Hey guys, what's up? It's Oyster with more Oxygen Not Included. And I've kind of been binging this game for a good little while now. Like the past week. It's all I can really think about. I have a different colony that I play that I actually try stuff out on, and well, I try stuff out in this one certainly, but you know, just to get a little bit more of a grip on the ropes, and it's going particularly well. I just personally just came out of a virtual reality boxing match. It went pretty good. Had to cut it short because my VR headset was dying. It is what it is. It's a Quest 2. It's a bit aged at this point, but gets the job done. Gives me a nice cardio workout every day, and it's something I look forward to doing because punching the air is a lot of fun. I joke around and say my dog expects me to fight the Invisible Man every day because he has a spot he goes to every time, and he knows when I'm finished up, either via my celebration or my my despair and or irritation at the inconsistencies of how the game works, because it is a video game after all. But that's neither here nor there. We've got a colony to run. We've got food coming in. What do we got? 6 people. 20. We'll have 20 mealwood plants growing. That'll keep us going for a good long while. Because we're not gonna be just accepting any old duplicants in here. No. We got to be a little bit more picky. We've let in a bit of the rabble, namely Kearney the Undefeated, and you know, we're training them up to become useful, though it's taking a little while. He's gone up a couple levels of athletics already. What was our current task? Because this colony, every time I log into it, is almost fresh to me, and I believe, excuse me, I believe coal generation was on the docket. Sorry, I've got a bit of phlegm, it would seem. As soon as I began recording, getting a little stuffed up. But it is what it is. Let's just make sure. Actually, this one's a bit more tucked away. We might be able to get away with some blossom seed, though. Do we have? Are we flowing with water so much so that we can afford? What am I clicking? This guy. 20 kilograms of water per cycle, and there's like thousands per tile in here. I think we can afford it. I think that's not that big a deal. We can run a bit of lights. We'll have coal generation, smart battery. We must be researching it. We had a whole plan. Heavy wires, so we can build the line and the transformers and stuff. But we'll need the smart battery for the coal. That's for true. So let's let them do their thing. It's good that we already have hatch boys running around. They'll poop out coal, and that'll only benefit us further. Keep our power infinite as much as possible. I'm a little bit confused as to what's going on over here. It's a bit of a strange situation. Hopefully they go in and fill this corner. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We'll just mop up whatever spills over, and it'll get dumped back in. So it's really not a big deal. We're going to keep the slime contained. I appreciate the comments. I do read them. I don't always respond. I think I mentioned this already. But keeping the slime contained is going to be kind of a big deal. So it's not just emitting disgusting air into our colony for endless days. Got to avoid that. Got to avoid that at all costs. Really? We've got quite a bit of chlorine gas going on over here, and I'm gonna try to brain up a way to maybe Maybe store it away. Maybe we'll just dig down deeper under it. No, I don't like that idea either. We'll think of something. But there's quite a bit of bomb lily growing in here. That'll be useful for medical supply. Maybe, excuse me while I pick my nose, maybe we can set up like an oxygen station coming from over here. This could be our main line out. And this could just remain base space. This could be the main line out with the teleporter. It's wider. And we could maybe get like an oxygen mask sort of dealio going. So they can't go through unless they got an oxygen mask. Just to try to prevent the awful diseases that come from breathing in terrible stuff like slime lung and whatever might happen from chlorine gas. I hope an oxygen mask prevents these things. That's going to be my plan. Let's set it in stone. We'll at least dig out the area. But it's not going to be a permanent spot for it. This also won't be the permanent spot for the beds, as we're going to need it for other stuff. The beds eventually will be separate rooms, and we'll go from there. But that's not something I'm going to worry about right now. People aren't stressing. People are chilling. Let's just put another... What do we only have 6 people. Let's just keep it at 6 then. What was the plan here? We're gonna have lights running into this place, which means there's gonna be a transformer supplying the power, and it's gonna be here. Look at that. I've already planned this out pretty well. 2 transformers I think will be plenty for a while. Research, smart battery, thank you very much. And we'll start setting up the line. I'm not sure if it's better to have the smart battery on the circuit, or I don't think it makes a difference, or off the circuit. We'll put this here. We'll put this here. Once the smart battery's done, we'll be in good shape. But for now, wait a minute. Maybe we want these one back. Cancel buildings. Look at that. We do the... Alright, we'll just do it like this. It didn't like my style there, so we'll just change it up. We'll put this here and here, though I'm not sure it makes much of a difference. The heavy watt wire is gonna run up through here and here. Well, we can't do that one yet. The heavy wire itself is gonna go here into here. And do I want to go straight down over? Do I want to go over straight down? These are the questions that keep me up at night. I'm gonna do it like this. Keep the line. Keep the line. Hold the line. We'll let that ride for a minute. I pause a lot more because I'm gonna be a bit more careful about my decisions. We're a little reckless at times. I can admit that. It's not something I'm unaware of, but it's something I aim to right. This line's great and all. It goes to the transformers, which will go to my my floors. This though is gonna have to go here and here as such. We can probably get rid of these ones, and this is gonna be heavy watt. In fact, we'll do it properly, and we'll put the plate up. Can we? Well, they'll build it. We'll let them go. Kearney, he's doing his thing. He's delivering. But yeah, we have 6 people so far. Probably Oh no, they've trapped themselves. I'm glad I caught this. Simply dig your way out. And what's going to happen with the power lines? Coming from here, they'll go across and then probably stick in the doorway. I don't mind that. Try to keep them hidden where I can. So down, across, to there, to there. And we'll have lights in this room. So we'll come... We could probably do it with this one, because they'll be on this floor. So that'll be cleaner. Either way, these are both going to be run sort of similarly. That'll be coming up to there, probably. We'll grow some bristle blossom in there. I can't recall if I have any dupes with allergy problems. Excuse me. But we'll find out. I'm not about to go through and check. Oops, cancel, cancel. Wrong square. Can't do that. Can't be doing that. Keep it uniform. Keep it uniform. Have a bit of extra space here and there. Let it ride, let it ride. Gotta keep it on pause a little bit on cycle 10 here. In fact, I can set this stuff up while they're building. They have so much to do. So much to do. So that'll go there, that'll go there. And it's looking like a nice professional power grid. This stuff's gonna get obliterated once coal power's up and running. This guy's got no power, that makes sense. Do I have enough refined metal for a smart battery? That's the question. Either way, burning a bit of extra coal for a little while probably won't be the worst thing in the world. I'm not too worried about it. But this floor is probably going to have a thick wire running through it. It's a very likely scenario. So I might as well do this now. Before I forget. We'll keep... Yeah, we'll just set it up now. The infrastructure's here. Heavy watt wire. It'll go through these. And it will go to these. Cool. Happy with that. That's the cleanest grid I've yet made. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's it's pretty good. We might not mess with the bristle blossom. We've already set up the wire builds. We'll need it for other stuff. We might do mealwood for a bit longer. Keep it. You know what? Maybe I'll take the time and we'll do this. Bio. You're good. What can we do? Can we click through here? Sunshine, you're good. You are good. You're good. You are good. You're good. And you're good. Okay, so yeah, we'll do it. We don't have anybody allergic, and we'll keep it that way. Plant, copy settings, drag it over. We're growing bristle blossom. It's how it's gonna be. We'll go to furniture, ceiling lights. How many is this hitting? I can't quite tell. We'll go here. So that's going 1, 2 over. So that one would cover it. That should do it. And you know what? We're gonna just speed through the downtime. We're on top of things. Just that bit more careful. You know how it is. You learn from your mistakes, at least you try. This guy's got no power. They'll build the stone eventually, and then I'll put the wire through it, and then the rock crusher will be online. But they've got a lot to do, and I'm not gonna overload them anymore. We're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it on 3 times until a problem occurs. That's not the best strategy. Maybe not until a problem occurs, but at least until we are comfortable. They'll get around to it. I have faith. I understand Kearney, the undefeated, is the worst delivery person that we could possibly have, but we're not going to get rid of them. I've grown attached. What I would like, though, is for all this to get built in. Oh yeah, I was just gonna put it up there. You can just do that. Let's just make this a 6, and then we can deal with the consequences of getting rid of the rest of that. I'm fine with that. That's a self-made problem with an easy solution, which is just mopping up a bunch of water and dumping it back into the supply. Couldn't be better. Yo, any of these athletics, machinery, strength, science? I don't think that's the... No, it is. Athletics is just -4, so we'll just get you... You just get more carrying capacity, just improve your value. What are you at? What is your carrying capacity? I wonder if I can check that. Either way, we've gained 800 kg. You are a strong boy. Too bright. Where were you resting, brother? Was there a bug in there? Shouldn't have been. Alright, it's fine. Radiation. We'll figure out what we're doing with that eventually. The current juncture, no idea. Wouldn't begin to know where to start thinking about what that would even entail. Radiation. Heat is still, heat and cold are still 2 things that I've really not messed with at all, but we'll get around to it. We'll get around to it eventually. These guys got no light, we know that. It's all in due time. Do I not have a place for bad water? I don't think I do. Bit of an oversight on my part. Easily fixed. We dig a hole. In fact, it's gonna go down here eventually. So we will simply drop it off the edge there. Plumbing. Bottle emptier. It's going... Does it release polluted oxygen? It does. Deodorizers can do their thing in a pinch. We have plenty of algae to deal with it, so maybe we'd be a little bit smarter by digging out. Well, how big is this? We'll keep it uniform as we do. 11 tiles. 11 tiles. Might as well go here. Like that. I mean, while we're here, we might as well go here. Like that. And we'll put a wall in. We'll put the floor in. Put the doorway in. Can't put it there yet. Come on over. Just like that. Build a couple more rooms. And we might put polluted water in a pit over here so we have like a bit of a controlled spot for it, because we can use it for something. Irrigation. If we want to grow some different stuff, then it'll be right there for us. So that'll probably be, we might as well cancel that, and we'll dig the pit. It doesn't need to be giant. It can be this big. This big seems perfect. That doesn't breach any Geneva Conventions is the first thing that came to my mind, even though that doesn't apply at all in any way. Let's dig it out. We might as well put the ladder there so they can do it. And we'll put one there so they can do even more. I think that covers it. Should be able to dig that out, no problem. So that'll be a couple more rooms. You know what? We'll build the whole thing. We're responsible. We know what the room's for. It's for dumping water, so it'll dump water. And let it ride. It'll take a long time for them to get around to that. In fact, we don't want them to get around to it yet. This is gonna be for polluted dirt. They'll take it out, it'll emit a little bit of polluted oxygen for a minute, but I'm not too concerned because I don't think it'll be problematic. It won't be there long enough to become problematic. So let's keep it playing because I don't need to pause every time. We'll prioritize some of this stuff over here. Just all the power stuff, really. Kinda would like it done. This can be a 5, because if they're not researching, it's honestly fine. It's not gonna be world-ending. If the coal generator runs for a little bit longer than if I have a smart battery set up. We have quite a bit of coal, if I recall. Was I keeping it anywhere? Consumable ore? Well, maybe we don't have that much coal. But it's around. Let's see. Now we have 16 tons. What am I saying? Where am I keeping that? It must just be lying around because we haven't set up a lot of cleaning errands quite yet. It's fine. It's totally fine. Look at them working away. So I think they'll finish this on cycle 11. I have faith in them. Kearney the Undefeated. Delivering away. It was too bright where he was resting. He was resting right here, so that's... Oh, is he what's his name? No, we separated them, right? Bert's over here. I don't know what his problem is. Research complete. Alright, so that means Bao is going to be working away. We've got a skill point, and we should assign that. And as we do... Ooh, it's for Wild Ol' Anne-Marie. And she's a rocket woman. She's a rocket woman. We'll give it to her. That may not... You know what? The episode ends right there. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.